give me the enemies, the I hate everyone but you, but I even still hate you low-key type lovers. Alexa, who are the main characters in Play Along by Liz Tom Ford? So we're talking over 700 pages of all this itty bitty teensy tiny text. My goal this week is to prioritize reading and not prioritize 911. Hey everyone, it's Bailey and welcome back to my channel. So today is Monday, which means that it's the start of a brand new reading week. And in today's video, this is going to be a cramming vlog, but also it's my birthday week. So I originally wasn't planning on filming anything during my birthday just because I generally I filmed a birthday a couple of times in the past, but I'm not really doing anything this year. I don't have any plans. I had wanted to go see Tate McRae in Atlanta because she was in Nashville last week when I'm filming this, but it was on a Tuesday. So I was like, okay, well on August 17th, that's a Saturday, the day before my birthday, I could go see her in Atlanta, but then I didn't buy tickets fast enough. And so now they're having resale tickets, but it's mainly for lawn tickets, and the lawn tickets are 300 bucks. And one thing about me is I'm not going to pay $300 for a ticket that I have to bring my own chair. So as bad as I wanted to go see her, not the plan this year, but I do want to catch her on her next tour. But I am doing a cramming vlog in a sort because this is the last week before I go back to school for the fall semester. So we are on the countdown. I have 4 semesters left. So a year from this December, I will be graduating with my 2nd degree. So super excited about that. Fingers crossed that the timeline continues to timeline. So yeah, but I'm going to be talking about the books that I am going to be prioritizing this week. So my main goal is to get through my TBR. So there are a couple books on my TBR that I don't really want to read this month. I'm not really in the mood to read them, so the prompts will probably end up getting put back in my TBR jar for later, and that is completely fine. But some of the other books I am really excited to read. So I'm just going to talk about my top 2 focuses right now, one that is on my TBR and one that is not on my TBR. So the one that is on my TBR that I'm currently in the middle of reading right now is What Did You Do by Janine O'Reilly. I am currently on page 149 in this book. That's chapter 16. It's a little bit under halfway through this book, and y'all, I'm struggling so hard with this book. I just feel like this book compared to the first book just feels so different. It's the writing is a little different. It's very all over the place. It's jumping around. It's jumping back and forth between past and present. I'm I don't really care about all of that. Just tell me what's happening. Give me Mindex. Give me Callie. Give me the enemies, the I hate everyone but you, but I even still hate you low-key type lovers. And this is it's giving sprinkles of that. And I'm what happened to what was going on in the first book? Because I just feel the first book was so much better than this one, and I'm having such a hard time getting into this and staying. My attention is having a hard time staying on this book. But my hope is that I can finish this in the next day or 2, because I really want to finish this. I want to get it done. I have half a mind to DNF it, but I feel I want to know what's happening, so I don't really want to DNF it. But at the same time, I'm they need to recall this and try again, because this is not at all what I was expecting from this book. So yeah, I don't know, but this is my main goal for the next couple of days, that hopefully I can finish it. And then also I am in the middle of Carval by Stephanie Garber, which I am really enjoying this. I just don't like Scarlett, the main character, and I feel that is why it's been taking me so long to read this book, is just because I do not like the main character, and so that's making it a little bit hard for me to pick up. But the story itself is really good, really interesting, and I'm definitely interested to finish this book, see how it ends, continue on with the series, because I am having such a good time. The storyline itself is just so good, even if I'm not super loving the main character, but I'm hoping that she is going to grow on me a little bit. But yeah, so in Carval, I'm currently on chapter 25, which is page 250. So I have been listening on audio as well as physically reading, so I've been going back and forth between the physical book and the audiobook. So I'm might try and see if I'm super busy at work today, if I can listen to some more of this and maybe finish it. I think I have probably like 2 hours left in the audiobook, maybe a little bit less, but I do definitely see myself finishing this week as well. So I'm hoping to finish this over the next couple of days as well. So these are the 2 books that I'm prioritizing at the moment. I'm hoping to have both of these finished hopefully by tomorrow, but we'll see. And yeah, I am on a major 911 kick. So if you have not watched 911, it is literally so good. It's on Disney Plus and Hulu, and I have been absolutely obsessed. I'm on season 6 and there's 7 seasons out that are streaming. So hopefully my goal this week is to prioritize reading and not prioritize 911. So yeah, that is my update. I feel like it's been very long of an update. We're sitting at 6.5 minutes right now, but I do need to go because it is 7:10 and I still need to put Navy up so I can leave to go to work. So I'm going to do that. I do have a couple of errands to run after work. I need to go get Navy some more food, and also I think I need to go to the pharmacy, pick up a prescription, and I think that's it. So those are my updates. I might update you guys this evening once I get back from work and let you guys know if I have finished a book or not. I do also have a lot of editing to do this week because I did bulk film a bunch of stuff because I knew that while I was not in school, I wanted to kind of take a break from filming and stuff. So I did do that. So I did bulk film a bunch of stuff. I just have to like edit it. But when you're seeing this, it's like the middle of August, but when I'm filming this, it's the middle of August, but when you see this, it'll be like the beginning of September, middle of September. So yeah, I do have quite a few videos that are coming out between now and when you'll see this video. So, but yeah, so that is it. I'm done rambling. I'm done yapping my mouth, and I will talk to you guys again a little bit later. Hello and happy Tuesday. So I wanted to come on and let you guys know that I finished What Did You Do by Janine O'Reilly. I am going to give this book 2 stars. This book was a mess. It was an absolute mess. And the reveal at the end, I want to say there was probably like 2 reveals at the end that were just not good. Like you could see them coming from a mile away. Like just not. This book needed to go back to the drawing board because this book was just not it. 2 stars. Am I going to read the 3rd book? Probably, just because I do want to know what is going to happen with Callie and Mindax and Eli and all of them. So I probably will end up reading the 3rd book whenever it comes out. I think it comes out next year in January, so I'll probably end up picking it up then. But yeah, did not enjoy my time, so going to be moving on now to the next book. I still have not finished Caraval, so I think I might try and listen to some of that tonight before going to bed. But right now I am going to just kind of relax, watch some 911. I am going to eat dinner. It's currently 6:30. Navy is currently eating dinner himself, so I am going to eat some dinner that I meal prepped and watch some 911 for the rest of the evening and call it a night. Like I said, I'll probably try and listen to some more of Caraval, but I think that is going to be my goal for tomorrow, is to finish Caraval and start Mad Honey, because that is the next book that is on my TBR that I'm going to go ahead and try and read during this week in this video. So 1 book down, 2 days down, the rest of the week to go, the rest of my TBR to go. I feel like, even though this is a cramming vlog, I feel like I've been trying to cram, but at the same time, like, it hasn't been going like I expected it to be. But yeah, I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated, of course, and I will talk to you guys again a little bit later. Hello, happy Wednesday. So I do have quite a few updates to give for my reading progress. So the first book that I finished today was Caraval by Stephanie Garber. So as you guys know, I had mentioned that I was planning on reading some more of this last night before going to bed, and I did read about 28 pages last night, and then this morning while I was at work, I listened out the rest of the audiobook for this book, and ended up finishing it. I decided to give this book 4 stars. This series is so fun so far. Like, I really enjoyed this book. I will say that I did not love Scarlett as our main character. I also did not really like her sister Tella either, but I really liked Julian, who was like the main male character in this book. So to me, Scarlett was just very annoying, especially in the like first half of the book. But I do have to remember that this is like a YA series. Like, this is like a 16-year-old kid essentially trying to find her sister in this like game that they're playing. And so I did eventually get over the fact that I didn't love Scarlett and the fact that I didn't love Tella, which Tella was being really annoying there at the end, but it did leave on kind of a cliffhanger. So I'm definitely interested to move on into the next book in the series. But 4 stars to this book. If you haven't read this book, I definitely recommend it. I really liked the premise and I really enjoyed my time reading this. But now that I finished this, I did end up actually moving on to the next book that I was planning on reading in this video, which is Mad Honey by Jodi Picoult and Jennifer Finley Boylan. And so far I am 250 pages into this book. I am actually enjoying this book a little bit more than I expected to. So I hadn't seen the best reviews about this book, so I wasn't sure if I was going to like it or not. Going into it originally, I didn't think it would be something that I was really interested in or would pique my interest, but honestly I'm actually enjoying it a lot more than I expected to. So essentially we are following 2 women. We are following Lily, who has been murdered, and this is like up to the point of her murder, and we're also following Olivia, who is the mother of Lily's boyfriend. I forget his name, but we're following her. And so we're just following the events that happened up to Lily's murder, as well as like the court case after. So we're getting Lily's childhood as well as Olivia's relationship with her ex-husband and how everything is seeming to play into this murder that has happened. And so it's kind of a mystery because you're trying to figure out, like, did he do it? Did he not do it? And then there's like a lot of things that are starting to kind of come to light about the people in the town. And like I said, I'm enjoying this a lot more than I expected to. The court case is what is really piquing my interest. So I'm super excited to continue reading and see what is going to happen in the court and things like that. But I did want to let you guys know that I did start this and I am really enjoying it. I don't know if I'll pick up any more tonight. I might end up trying to finish out this chapter, but now that I'm home from work, and especially since I've finished one book and made it like a little bit over halfway in the second book, I think for the rest of the night I might just relax, watch some 911 and hang out. Navy has been outside playing with the kids that live behind me, so we probably won't be going on a walk today. Also, my dad was here earlier cutting the grass and playing with Navy as well, so I think he might be a little bit tired since I have been at work today. And so I think we're just gonna hang out on the couch, grab some dinner and watch some 911. So with that being said, I think that's gonna be all for this update. If I end up reading or deciding to finish Mad Honey tonight, I will let you guys know, of course, but I definitely see myself more than likely finishing this tomorrow. And if I do end up finishing this, I'll probably end up picking up something else. I'm between Heavenbreaker and Redeeming Six, so we'll see which one of those is like calling my name tomorrow. But I definitely am hoping that I can get the rest of the physical books on my TBR read, because I feel like there's 2 books on my TBR that I'm probably not going to end up reading this month, which is totally okay. But yeah, so that is all for my update, and I will talk to you guys again a little bit later. Hello, happy Thursday. So I wanted to come on here and give a reading update. So I just finished Mad Honey by Jodi Picoult and Jennifer Finley Boylan, and I am going to be giving this book 3 stars. So I was actually really enjoying this book until the end. I absolutely hated the end. I was like, why would we go through all this for this to literally just end the way that it ended with absolutely no justice and no consequences for the action of the people that were in this book. And so for that reason, I will be giving it 3 stars. The writing was enjoyable. The book itself, up until, like I said, the very last chapter, was really enjoyable in my opinion. I liked this a lot more than I thought that I was going to. So yeah, I'm happy that I ended up reading this, even if I didn't love the end. And so it definitely, the ending dropped it down a star for me, because I was going to give this 4 stars. I definitely thought that it was a solid 4-star book, like I said, until the end. So that dropped it down a star for me. So 3 stars for this. So that is my 3rd book completed in this week's video, which is fun. So I will be starting the next book that I'm thinking I'm going to read. So I was thinking I might pick up Heavenbreaker next, but I'm not really in the mood for like sci-fi fantasy. So I'm going to end up picking up Redeeming 6 by Chloe Walsh, and this will be the next book that I end up starting during this video. So I probably will start this here in the next few minutes, but I did have a unboxing that I wanted to do of some books that I bought myself for my birthday. So these books will be in my birthday book haul, which should be up before this video goes up. So this is just me talking about these books again, but this is me like actually seeing what's in the box. So I did already cut it open so that way I could not have to deal with like scissors in this video. So we're just gonna start with the top. So the first book is Finale by Stephanie Garber. This is the 3rd book in the Caraval trilogy. I do already own the first 2. Obviously I just finished Caraval yesterday, and then I do have a Legendary there on the shelf, so I just needed the 3rd and final book in the series. So I did end up ordering this. It was super cheap too, which I love. Next we have The Name Her Favor by Christina Forrest, and I've heard absolutely amazing things about this book and the second book in this series, and I have been in the mood for a 5-star romance ever since finishing Play Along. So I'm super excited to get to this book and hopefully love it. Plus the cover is so cute. All right, so moving on to the next book, we have The Veiled Kingdom by Holly Renee. I have been hearing a lot about this book, plus I literally love this cover. I think it's so cute. I feel like we don't see a lot of pink covers in fantasy romance, so I'm super excited to read this book. I've heard amazing things about it, and hopefully we'll get to it soon. Next we have The Book of Azrael by Amber V. Nicole, and this is another fantasy romance that I've been hearing really good things about, so I'm super excited to hopefully get to this here soon. We then have Heartless Hunter by Kristen Cicerelli, and been hearing amazing things about this book too. I didn't realize that it was YA when I bought it, but I am super excited to still read this. I've been hearing a lot of good things about this, so I cannot wait to pick this up. Then we have You With a View by Jessica Joyce, which again, I've been hearing absolutely amazing things about this book, and especially about the second book after this one. So I'm really excited to read this book. Plus I literally am obsessed with this cover. I think it's so cute, and I cannot wait to read this. And the final book in this box, which is one that I've had my eye on for a long time and finally have pulled the trigger and bought, and that is A Dawn of Onyx by Kate Golden, and this is another fantasy romance as well. I've heard absolutely amazing things about this, and I cannot wait to pick it up. So these are the books in the first part of my birthday book order that I placed for myself. So I do have some more books coming over the next couple of days because I did go a little crazy. I want to say I bought like 14 books, so super excited for those to come in. But yeah, so this is my little book haul for now. I'm going to probably start Redeeming 6 here in the next few minutes. And yeah, with that being said, I will update you guys again a little bit later. Hey guys, it is now Friday, and so far I feel like I've had kind of a busy morning, but not really. So first thing, I took Navy to the groomer because it is his day at the spa. So he is at the groomer right now. He'll be there all day. Like, it's also kind of like a little daycare type situation as well. Like, he'll go there, he'll play with the other dogs, he'll get his bath, he'll get his hair haircut, and then I'll come and pick him up a little bit later this afternoon. But while I am child free, while I'm dog free, I am going to hopefully try to do some reading and watching some 911 today. I'm hoping to do that off and on. I did stop by Nothing Bundt Cakes on the way back from dropping Navy off at the groomer because, like I mentioned, my birthday is on Sunday, so they had sent me like a free bundt cake email, so had to go get one of those. So did that, and now I'm ready to be in the house, put my reading glasses on, metaphorically since I have my contacts in, and get to reading and also watching some 911 and just relaxing around the house. But I did have a reading update for Redeeming 6. So I made it to page 82 yesterday. I had started reading this and watching 911 and switching between the two, and I am so happy to be back in this series with these characters. Like, I am so excited to see what is going to happen. Like, it's lining up to where right now at the start of this book is the start of where Shannon is starting Tommen. So I'm definitely interested to see how the things that happen in Binding and Keeping 13 play into a crossover into this book. But yeah, I think I'm going to try and read more than watch today. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in, but I am absolutely loving my time reading this. So yeah, also too, I wanted to mention to you guys, so I did end up getting some new pens for annotating, which if you haven't watched my How I Annotate video, I recently filmed a updated How I Annotate video, and I had mentioned in that video that I love for the pens that I use. I love using the Pilot G2 for like the gel pen that I use, but for just like a ballpoint pen, like I absolutely love the Bic round stick pen, and I wanted something that was going to be similar to this but without a like cap. I wanted a clicky pen because I just feel like the cap is just, sometimes it's just a lot to keep up with. So I ended up picking up 2 packs of Papermate Inkjoy ballpoint pens, so not the gel ones, because I do have the gel ones and I really like the gel ones, but I wanted just some regular ballpoint ones. So I ended up picking up the pack with all the colors and a pack of just like plain black ones. So I'm definitely excited to try these in a book. I did open a couple of them just to kind of see how they write, and I don't know if they write as well as the round stick, so we'll see. Hopefully I can figure out if I want to annotate a book and try them out, but until then I did just want to show you guys my new pens that I got because I am obsessed with stationery for some reason. Like, anyways, but also too, I do have a package of more books coming today, so I will be unboxing that for you guys a little bit later once it is delivered. But yeah, so that is it for my update for now, and I will talk to you guys again a little bit later. Hello, so it is now later on Friday night, and I have not done any reading at all today, but I did go grab my package from the mailbox, and I did end up picking Navy up from his groomer. He's nice and clean. He's got a fresh haircut. So yeah, I'm gonna unbox this for you. It is a little torn, so love that, but I forgot what's in here. It feels like there's a hardback in here, but I only ordered one hardback, which I think it was Heartless Hunter, and I want to say that's the only hardback that I ordered. So in this, I'm just gonna reach in. Oh no, they're both paperbacks. So the first thing to pull out is The Partner Plot by Christina Forrest. This is the second book after The Neighbor Favor. I want to believe it's the first one that I just hauled yesterday. Yeah, The Neighbor Favor. And I've heard amazing things about this book. I've heard amazing things about these 2 books in general, like this little companion series that it is. And I, like I mentioned yesterday, have been looking for a 5-star romance since finishing Play Along, because when I tell you guys, like, I finished Play Along and I literally cannot stop thinking about Kennedy and what's his name? Isaiah? I forgot his name. Alexa, who are the main characters in Play Along by Liz Tom Ford?
This might answer your question. The main characters from the Get Along gang include Bingo Beaver, Raccoon Gang member.
Alexa, read me the summary for Play Along by Liz Tom Ford.
For podcasts, ask me to play the podcast, followed by the show title.
Alexa, look up the book Play Along by Liz Tom Ford.
One moment. Showing results for Along. The first one is Play Along, Windy City Series Book 4.
Alexa, read that one to me.
Starting your most recently added title.
Okay, no. Alexa, stop. After reading Play Along, I literally could not stop thinking. I literally still cannot stop thinking about Kennedy and Isaiah. Like, I love them. I love that book. This is like similar kind of plot, I think, to that, where like they get married in Vegas type deal, and then it turns into like a fake marriage type situation. Play Along though, like if you have not read it, I highly recommend it. It's so freaking good. But anyways, so the first book that I bought, The Partner Plot, and let me stop gushing about Play Along. And then the second book in this package is Blood and Steel by Helen Schurer. So this is the first book in the Legends of Thesmar series, which I've been hearing absolutely stunning, amazing things about, and I've been wanting to pick this up, so I decided to grab this as well. So that was all that was in that package. So these are the next two books that I ended up picking up from Amazon as well for my little birthday book shopping spree that I did. I might still actually go to Barnes & Noble like on the day of my birthday, maybe, we'll see, but I know that I'm just supposed to have dinner with my dad, and that's like my only plans for my birthday, and just kind of like hang out at the house, enjoy my mortgage type deal before having to go back to work on Monday. But yeah, I am really excited to now have both of these books. I think this Legends of Thesmar series actually just completed. I think the last book just came out, and then I think there's still some more books to come out in this little series. I know there's one more scheduled to come out like next year or something. But yeah, so super excited to have these. I am going to be updating my Notion with these and finding a place for them on my shelf eventually. So yeah, with that being said, that's all for my update. Not sure if I'm gonna read anything else. Not sure if I'm gonna read anything today. For a cramming vlog, I was doing really good like the middle of the week, and now that it's like Friday, I'm like, nah. So we'll see though if I end up picking anything up tomorrow, because it is 8 o'clock tonight and I have 911 on in the background. So that is my plans for the rest of tonight and more than likely like tomorrow. But I am on the very last season, so soon you guys won't have to hear me talk about it anymore because I'll be finished watching it. But yeah, that is it for my update for now, and I will talk to you guys again more than likely tomorrow. Hello, good morning, happy Saturday. Sorry about the chaos noise in the background. Navy is having his playtime this morning, so he is running around with his ball in his mouth and flinging it all over the house. But so I wanted to let you guys know that last night I ended up finishing at 911. So today I can focus on reading today and tomorrow. I want to see about finishing this book and one more book possibly this weekend and close out the vlog. But I do have like 2 more packages coming today, so there is going to be another like probably 2 unboxings today, or like 1 unboxing or something, I don't know. But yeah, I did want to just let you guys know that I finished 911, so now I can focus all of my time on reading and I don't have to split my time between reading and watching. So I did download it on my Kindle as well because it is on Kindle Unlimited. I will probably read it on here when I don't feel like holding up my physical copy, because this thing is low-key thick. Like, it's thick, it's tall, it's low-key heavy, it is really floppy, which is nice, which I really appreciate about this book. But the text is like itty-bitty teensy tiny. So we're talking over 700 pages of all this itty-bitty teensy tiny text. And yeah, so I did, like I said, download it on my Kindle as well. So this is what I'm going to be doing for today. I'm going to try and insert some like reading montage-y type clips today as well, because I know that I haven't really done that this week because most of my reading has been done via audiobook at work, and obviously like can't be filming at work. So I'm gonna try my best to do some like montage clips today and tomorrow. So yeah, that is my update for this morning, and I'm going to get comfy and start reading, and I will talk to you guys again a little bit later. Hello. Okay, so it's now a little bit later, and I do have a little bit of a reading update. So I have been reading Redeeming 6, and I'm now on chapter 37, which is page 173, and so far I'm really enjoying this. I did read quite a bit of this earlier, and then I ended up taking a nap. So now I'm awake for my nap. I am ready to do some more reading. I did just go to the mailbox and get absolutely rained on, because even though it looks sunny, don't let it fool ya, it is raining. So I did have 2 packages to open. So I did check Amazon, and it did say that one package that I was expecting to arrive today isn't actually arriving till tomorrow. So I guess I'm gonna have 2 packages coming tomorrow. So this is only 1 book in this package. That is a t-shirt that I ordered from the TikTok shop. So I do sometimes order like clothing items from there. I don't know why. They just get me with all of their like targeted ads, I guess. But so this is a t-shirt that I had seen, and I thought it was really cute. So it's just a Bronco t-shirt. So it has like the Bronco logo, and then this is the back. I thought it was really cute, but yeah, so like I don't even drive a Ford Bronco, and I would probably never ever purchase a Ford Bronco, but I thought the shirt was cute, so I bought it. And then this other package, I know what this is. This is a book that, now that I bought it, I'm a little bit skeptical about me having bought it, because I've been hearing some very like mixed reviews lately. So I have been hearing some very mixed reviews about this book lately, so I definitely have been kind of, okay, well, it's definitely got a lot of glue on it, which is interesting. But I ended up getting Quicksilver by Callie Hart, and it looks like the print is a little bit off, maybe crooked, I don't know. But anyways, I ended up picking this up. I've been hearing a lot about this book lately. Some stuff has been really good, some stuff has been really not so good, so I'm definitely interested to see if I am going to like this. It's a lot thicker than I thought it was gonna be. So yeah, I don't love this man on the cover, but whatever. Another book with butterflies on it this week. So I wonder if this will be any way similar to the Infatuated Fae series that I was reading earlier this week. So yeah, this is the book, the next book. So I will be adding this again to my Notion. Probably not gonna be starting this anytime soon, but I figured I would haul it for you. But like I said, you've probably already seen it in my birthday book haul if you watched that before this video. But this is just me getting it in real time. But so it's almost 3 p.m. and I am going to do some more reading. I did not eat lunch because I slept through lunch. So there's that. I might try to figure out something to eat and just keep on reading. I'm hoping that I can get through a major chunk of Redeeming 6 today, because I just feel like I really want to make it to at least like the halfway mark, if not like more than that. So I think this is what my focus is going to be on for the rest of the day. And honestly, that's it. I didn't take any montage clips earlier when I was reading, but I'm gonna try and do right by you guys and start like actually doing montage clips, because I've been doing so bad at that lately. But yeah, that's my update for now, and I'll talk to you guys again probably a little bit later this evening. Hello, good morning, and happy Sunday. So I have gotten up, like you guys just saw, and made myself some breakfast. Fed Navy his breakfast, which he's currently going to town on right now, as I'm sure you could probably hear in the background. But I just made a bowl of rice and eggs, and I know that probably doesn't sound super appetizing, but I promise it is literally so good. But I did have a reading update to give. So yesterday I spent a lot of time reading in Redeeming 6. So I made it to page 533, which is the start of chapter 97. So I'm like pretty far into this. I'm around like the 70% mark, and I am just having the best time with this book and these series. Like, I love this series. Like, I remember the first time, like when I read Binding 13, like I was like, oh, it's a 3-star, but like it's nothing like super amazing, but I still really enjoyed it. But now that I have actually had time to digest the series and what I've read so far and what I'm reading now, like I just feel like this series is so good. Like, especially if you love a found family trope, like that is this series to a T. And also too, like I know this is young adult, but this book, and especially the last one, Saving 6, I feel like Saving 6 and Redeeming 6 are definitely more like new adult. Like, I definitely do not feel like these need to be young adult books or in the young adult section, just because the topics in this book are so heavy. So plus there is like a lot of like drug use and stuff in this, and I just feel like this probably needs to be more of like a new adult book, if you will. But I am loving it. I do see myself finishing this today. It's currently like 8:30. So like I mentioned earlier in this week, so today is my birthday. It's my 26th birthday today, and I actually don't have any plans, which is fine. I didn't make any plans. I essentially was just planning on staying in the house today and just relaxing before having to go back to work tomorrow. But I'm thinking that I might get out and go get a slice of cookie cake, because I have really been craving cookie cake, and that is all I wanted for my birthday this year. But since I might go get myself a cookie cake, it's also near Barnes & Noble. So they're in like the same little like shopping center type deal. So if I go get a cookie cake, then I'll probably end up going to Barnes & Noble as well. But if I do, it might be a little bit later in the day, maybe like right before I go meet my dad for dinner tonight, because we are going to a barbecue place. So I decided to switch it up this year. So last 2 years I have been going to get sushi on my birthday, and then like a bunch of years before that, like I was going to get Italian on my birthday. But last year I had Italian and sushi because I'd gone to like a work lunch with my work friends for my birthday, and we had gone and gotten Italian, and then for my actual like birthday dinner, my dad took me to sushi. So this year I decided to switch it up. So we're going to Jim and Nick's, which is a barbecue place, which I'm sure you guys have heard of Jim and Nick's. I don't know how like widespread they are, but it is like a chain barbecue like sit down place. So that is where we are going for dinner tonight, and those are my only plans. Like I said, I don't have anything that I was really super excited to do today or anything like that. So yeah, that is my update for now. I'm going to keep reading in Redeeming 6, and I'm probably gonna end up finishing that today, so I'll update you guys when I do. But for now, I'm going to eat my breakfast and call it a morning. So with that being said, I'll probably talk to you guys again a little bit later today. So I'm back with more boxes, more things to unbox. So this is not quite the last of my order, but pretty close. I think one more book is supposed to be coming like tomorrow, maybe. Sorry about like the window. So we're opening this first one. I don't like this box. This box is like weird. Okay, so in this first box we have Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young, and I've heard really good things about this book. It is an one night stand unexpected pregnancy book, and I am actually a really big fan of unexpected pregnancy. I know that is an unpopular opinion, but I actually really like that trope in books. So yeah, I have been hearing that this is a 5-star romance, and like I mentioned previously, I am looking for a 5-star romance, so I picked this one up. The cover is really cute, so I'm super excited to have this. And then the next box, and this will be the last unboxing in this video, because obviously if the other one comes tomorrow, I'm planning just on ending this vlog today. But so let's see what's in this one. Okay, so the first one is Homebound by Meredith Trapp, and this is a second chance cowboy romance, and I literally am so obsessed with this cover. I haven't seen anybody talking about this, but I do love a good cowboy romance, and I read the back when I was looking at this and it sounded really good, so I'm excited to pick this up. Hopefully I'm gonna like it. Plus this cover is absolutely stunning. So there's that one, and then the next two are in the same series. So we've got Blitz by Devney Perry and Rally by Devney Perry. This is the second and third book in the Treasure State Wildcats series. I hate that they're not numbered, but they are like standalone, so like they're interconnected standalone. So yeah, I'm super excited to read both of these. I think Blitz is the second one and then Rally's the third one, but I read Coach, which is the first book in the series, and I absolutely loved it. I read it last year, but also we know that I'm just a big Devney Perry fan. Like I love all of her books that I've read. So I'm super excited to add these to the collection and hopefully read them here soon. But this is my book haul for today. And yeah, I know this was like crazy amount of books, but you know, it's my birthday, so I wanted to treat myself. And those are the books that were coming in the mail this week. So I might see about going to Barnes & Noble today, like I mentioned earlier, but we'll see. I'm waiting on my dad to text me and let me know what time he wants to go to dinner, because he is actually out of town and he's getting back in town today. So but yeah, so that's it. I have been reading Redeeming 6. I am well on my way to finishing that here in the next like hour or two maybe. So it's currently 11:30, and yeah, so I'm gonna get back to reading and I will update you guys again probably later today. Hello. Okay, so I did end up finishing Redeeming 6 today. So I finished this probably a couple of hours ago, before I left to go meet my dad for dinner, and I think I'm gonna end up giving this book 3.5 stars. So I thought this was going to be a 4-star book, but it just didn't feel like a 4-star book, but also 3 stars felt like it wasn't enough, so I'm going with 3.5 stars for this. I enjoyed the way that Joey and Aoife's story ended up. I'm hoping to see a little bit more of their characters in the next book and kind of like more, I guess, into the future and not going back into the past as much, I guess. But I don't know, we'll see obviously once I read Taming 7. But yeah, so finished this book. I have decided that the next book that I'm going to end up picking up is The Love of My Afterlife by Kirsty Greenwood, and so I think this will be the book that I end up picking up next. I'm really excited to read this book. It sounds like so up my alley, so I'm super excited. This also is my book club pick for August. So if you are not a part of my book club and would like to join, it is completely free to join on the Fable app. So I think I might start this tonight. It's not super long. It's like less, it's right around the 370 pages mark. So I'm super excited to start this. So this will be the next book that I end up picking up, but I think I will be ending the vlog here. So I did just want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content from me. If you've made it to this far into the video, leave the emoji with the party hat and the confetti to let me know that you have watched all the way to the end. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.